So please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ravin Bhai from Auckland. Please, hands together for him. We will take over from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarun Bhai. And also I would like to thank Waikato Indian Association for organizing this event, which is absolutely selfless. Many people will be having a doubt because nobody does this way. But I can assure you, there is no cost involved there. Absolutely, this is free, just with the intention of making you people healthy. That's it, nothing else. So, let me start. Now, I would like to let you know, as Tarun Bhai briefly mentioned, how I came to this new diet system. This is called new diet system. Now, how I came to this, I'll just briefly explain so that it is only an inspiration for everyone, how one can come out of the diseases. It was, as you said rightly, 12th October, my wife's birthday, and that was the third day of Navratri. And I was requested to dance because it was her special day. And I said, okay, I won't disappoint you, I'll dance. And I started doing Garba, and within, in fact, I played for an hour or so. And when I went back home, I was feeling a little tired, but I never knew that this is going to be something more than what I thought. Then what happened, it was like, after an hour or so, I was feeling my breath was really, I was not able to breathe properly, and I thought this is something not usual, normal. So let me call, so I asked my daughter to just call the ambulance, and immediately ambulance came. They took me to Auckland Hospital, midnight it was, and they detected that this was a massive heart attack. And I was not knowing till I reached the hospital actually. My family was knowing it because they were like informed by those ambulance guys. So ultimately what happened, I just went to the hospital, and when doctor said that you got 4 blockages and you need to have, straight away we'll be inserting some stents for you. 2 immediately will do it, and 2 maybe later on. Those are not so important right now at this stage. I said, okay, it is up to you, I can't say anything. It's your call, what all you feel good, go for it. And in the night, like in the, almost 2 in the morning, I was operated, and 4:30 I came out with 2 stents inserted already. And when I came back, I was just laughing, saying to Anita, because what has happened, see the beauty, sometimes we don't understand what God has got an idea here. On my birthday, August 2018, she was operated. She was in Auckland Hospital. And this time, it was her birthday and I was in hospital. So I said, I have given you a return. So she said, what is this? Are you joking for this also? I said, what is there? Life is nothing. You need to move on. You can't carry everything on your head. And then you become more sick when you think that way. Need to be positive. What all happens, it's okay. Growing age, the service will come to the body. That's fine. So I didn't bother much and just came out of it. Then what has happened, I'll just explain. Now, this is called new diet system, and how I reached, I'll come to that. But before that, the mission of this is world without sorrow, world without disease, world without medicine is the mission of this new diet system. And vision is healthy, happy, and a blissed life. So that is the mission and vision of this. Next. Now, the experience, I'll let you know. Now, what has happened when I was resting after the operation at home, then what has happened is people started visiting me. They all, hopefully everyone is okay with English.
Yes.
Batan samjhay, everyone can understand. Or else I can mix Hindi as well. Sorry?
The top mix, like mix. Some people doesn't understand.
Right? Okay. I'll mix it.
Yeah.
અત્યાર સુધી સમજાણું તો તમને મોટિવેશન રહેશે. અચ્છા, I'll mix both so that everyone is covered. Right? Sorry. हिंदी के साथ इंग्लिश रहेगा, गुजराती नहीं आएगी. ठीक है, हिंदी तो समझ ही सकते हैं सब लोग. ठीक है. So I'll make it Hindi and English combined so that everyone is part of it rather than somebody who's just not able to understand anything, which will not be good. Now what has happened here is visitors started coming in. सब मिलने आते थे मुझे कि भाई रविंद्र भाई आपको क्या हो गया, क्या नहीं. All people started visiting and I was resting, so I was enjoying it. In fact, he let them come and some time passed. So I was happy meeting people. And what has happened? One small girl by name Mansi. So she was a known to me, and she just came to home and saying that, Ravin bhai, why don't you do my uncle's diet? This will take care of all your problems. तो उसने कहा कि भाई क्यों आप मेरे अंकल का डाइट नहीं करें, तो आप करो तो सबका फायदा हो जाए, आपका भी पूरा जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स है सब चले जाए. मैंने कहा क्या डाइट है भाई बताओ, लेट मी सी व्हाट इट इज. एंड शी गेव मी द डिटेल्स ऑफ न्यू डाइट सिस्टम. आई वेंट थ्रू दोस यूट्यूब्स एवरीथिंग एंड आई वाज कन्विंस्ड दैट दिस कैन वर्क फॉर मी. मैं कन्विंस हो चुका था कि ये हो जाएगा. तो मैंने कहा चलो इसको फॉलो करते हैं. मैंने उसके अंकल को इंडिया फोन कर दिया. आई जस्ट कॉल्ड हिज अंकल, हर अंकल, सॉरी. So when I called, he said, yes, you do it and you will see the result. तो मुझे लगा कि इतना शॉर्ट टाइम में कैसे. तो उसने कहा उसमें एक स्टार्टर किट होना है, जो आप लोग ने अभी फॉर्म भरे ना, स्टार्टर किट इज नीडेड फॉर दैट. So he sent me straight away from India to Auckland by DHL, for which I had not paid till today. He said this is a help from my side. So I don't want to take any money for this. तो उसने ऐसे ही मुझे किट भिजा दी. और किट आने के बाद I started doing this diet. मैंने ये कर लिया. जैसे मैंने किया, within 38 days, the whole report became normal. My operation was done on October 12th. November 21st, I started this. Until today, I am doing it. So, within 38 days, which was on December 28th. So, when I checked my report, I was really surprised to see the result. And I was very much impressed and touched with the system, the way it is working for me. तो मुझे लगा कि इतना अगर फर्क पड़ता है 38 दिन में, पूरा रिपोर्ट नॉर्मल हो गया, तो क्यों ना मैं इसको और डीपली चेक करूं. So I wanted to know more on this. So I went back to India. I was going anyway. So I asked the founder of this NDS that I want to join one. I want to do one camp with you. मैं कैंप करना चाहता हूँ आपके. तो luckily he was having one camp in Gujarat on January 3rd or 4th, I think. So I just went there, had 5 days camp with him, understood the depth of it, सब कुछ समझ लिया मैंने. और मुझे लगा कि अगर इतना कुछ फर्क है, तो मैंने कहा what I need to pay you. You have given me such a wonderful thing that it has helped me so much in improving my health. So what should I pay you? He said nothing. You don't have to pay me anything. And I was totally touched the way he said that. And he said, if you really want to do something, spread it to at least 10 people. That will be my fees. So I said, okay. I said, I may add a couple of zeros there. So he said, that will be really wonderful if you can do that. तो मैंने जो है उनको बोला कि भाई वो कैंप में जैसे मैं गया तो चौहान साहब थे, उन्होंने कहा कि भाई आप आ जाओ, आपको जो है, मैंने कहा क्या दूँ, मैंने आपको इतना कुछ आपने मुझे दिया है, इतना बड़ा रास्ता बताया, मेरी हेल्थ पूरी अच्छी हो गई, तो आप बताओ मैं क्या दूँ। तो उन्होंने कहा नथिंग यू नीड टू पे, खाली आप 10 जन को स्प्रेड करोगे। तो मैंने कहा 2 जीरो और भी ऐड कर सकता हूँ, तो बोले करो तो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा है। तो भगवान की कृपा से मैंने केम बैक स्ट्रेट अवे। दिस इज द फोटो ऑफ कैंप, इफ यू कैन सी दैट। हियर ही इज मिस्टर B.V. Chauhan ji. Here I had attended that camp and I was still bulky at that time. This was originally I was 93 kgs and now I am 78, 79. So weight is not a big issue, but the thing is how you feel inside, that is important. So आज मैं जो है ना 20 किलोमीटर चल सकता हूँ, कोई भी आ जाए मेरे साथ, मैं थकूंगा नहीं, आप लोग थक जाओगे। तो ये ताकत मुझे आज तक नहीं मिली। मैंने इतने, अब यंग एज में भी, when I was 25, I was not able to walk 5 kilometers, and today I can walk 20-25 kilometers without getting tired. So that's the beauty. It is not only that my health was improved, but these are the energy I could get from it. The amount of energy we have in our body, we don't even know that. इतनी सारी ताकत हमारे अंदर है, लेकिन हमको पता ही नहीं, क्योंकि हम सब गलतियां कर रहे हैं. We are all doing mistakes. That's the reason we don't know what we are doing it. So first we need to understand what we are doing wrong, so that we can understand. I can assure anyone on behalf of Mr. Chauhan, if you follow this, any disease, anything in your body, the worst disease can be cured. Only thing is, you need to be very, very honest with yourself, disciplined person, to follow the system as it is being explained, rather than putting your head there and spoiling, oh, where is the calcium, where is this. Don't follow science when you follow this. We are not giving any medicine, right? We are not stopping your medicine. हम आपकी दवाई बंद नहीं कर रहे, ना आपको दवाई दे रहे हैं, तो आपका रिस्क कुछ भी नहीं है. There is no risk for you. So if you follow it, you see the result in a month's time, and you will be surprised that all your diseases are gone. Now it is hard to digest, and I know that, but with experience you will definitely accept this. So this is what I was, and now I'll just go to the next one. Here I'll talk about the mindset, like I had a heart attack. People get really down with the diseases because science has given such a big names. Oh, I got a heart attack. Finish. You can't get up for 1 year. 1 साल उठेगा नहीं. क्या है? ये नाम भी है. These are the names given by science. There's nothing. When you are growing a little old, these things will come. It's a part of fitness. You need to do it. Nothing else. Just don't take too much on your head that I'm having a heart attack, I can't work for 1 year. Nothing. I never took it to my mind. मैंने कभी अपने दिमाग में रखा ही नहीं कि मुझे हार्ट अटैक हुआ. आज भी किसी को पता नहीं चलता अगर मैं नहीं बोलूँ तो पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड रहना जरूरी है. विल पावर भी जरूरी है. दैट इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. एंड वन हैज टू, व्हाट इज स्ट्रेस बेसिकली? स्ट्रेस, इफ यू एनालाइज व्हाट इज स्ट्रेस, anything you don't accept becomes a stress. You analyze this way. Stress is nothing but non-acceptance. The moment you don't accept anything, it becomes stress. तो स्ट्रेस क्या है? हम कोई भी चीज को अपनाते नहीं है, वो स्ट्रेस हो जाता है. ये क्यों हुआ बोले तो स्ट्रेस. जो हुआ चलो भगवान की मर्जी, ले लिया, तो कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं है। तो स्ट्रेस का सबसे बड़ा ये अगर एनालाइज हम समझ गए कि स्ट्रेस क्या होता है, और जिंदगी में कभी मत पूछो क्यों हुआ है, क्या हुआ है, जो हुआ होने दो, देन यू विल नेवर हैव स्ट्रेस। तो आपको कभी स्ट्रेस नहीं आएगा। देयर वोंट बी एनी स्ट्रेस द मोमेंट यू एक्सेप्ट एनीथिंग व्हिच कम्स टू योर लाइफ। And that is what exactly I did it, and that is where I could come out of it very easily. I was able to smile also after the operation. You can see here. I was sleeping, but I am smiling, though you can't see that smile properly here. Here also I am smiling, giving send out to my family, and here I was coming out of the hospital. So mindset is very important. Just make sure. Do not cry for any disease or anything happen to you. Just fight it out. See, this opportunity, today I think I have been blessed by God. Because I got this heart attack, or else I wouldn't have known this new diet system. And he wanted to make me a mediator to help others probably. See, always there is a positive in it, but we can't see those things. We always blame, oh, मुझे ही क्यों हुआ? कुछ नहीं हुआ। तो थोड़ा अपने आप को मजबूत बनाइए और कोई भी तकलीफ में डरिएगा नहीं। इसमें I'll just add one experience of mine with the dog. How dog gave me some lesson in my life. कुत्ते ने मुझे कुछ सिखाया है, कैसे मैं बताता हूँ। In young days, I was just walking. I was in India, obviously, and in India you will find not even this. There are dogs roaming all over the places and on the roads as well, not like here. So I was just walking one day, and 4 kutte, 4 dogs, they all just chased me, and I was almost at the dead end, and 4 dogs were just around me. And I was scared, what will happen? Will they bite or what they will do? क्या करेंगे? कुत्ते काट लेंगे, क्या करेंगे? डर गया था। फिर मैंने कहा डरने से तो कुछ होना नहीं, तो अभी क्या करो? फाइट करो। जैसे I just moved in one step forward, all the dogs ran. And then I understood, never get or never surrender to any circumstances. You need to fight it out. When you fight, you can overcome anything. So that is the lesson I took it from dog actually. कि डरना नहीं, उनको अगर हम सामना किए तो कुत्ते डर के भाग गए। तो that shows कि भाई हम जो है खुद अगर स्ट्रॉन्ग और फाइटिंग स्पिरिट रखते हैं तो सामने कोई भी सिचुएशन रहे उसको हम भगा सकते हैं। सेम थिंग विद योर डिजीज। If you take it, oh, what has happened to me, what has happened, then you will really go down day by day. But if you think, it's a part of life, nothing to worry, come on, fight it out, finish. Like me, you will get up. So just make sure you don't feel down with what all disease you have. These are all warranted services. We need to have it. We get it done for our car as well, 6 months. So same thing here. In between, we need to service our vehicle all the time. So nothing to worry. The names may be difficult to digest, like cancer, heart attack, all these things may be hard to digest, but don't take it to your mind. Everything will be digested. So that is the one point. Next one, please. Now, these are the reports I had after 38 days of mine. You will never see a red line there. You may not be able to read probably, but I can say there is no red line. That much you can see. This was after 38 days of this new diet system. And everything got clear. Today I am totally a healthy person. In fact, I never had this health till today. Today I am so healthy, I was never when I was young as well. So probably this has done a big difference to my life. Next one, please. Now blood pressure, I'll just talk about it. Blood pressure मेरा 140 9500 रहता था. It was always 140, 95. With 2 tablets I used to take. 25 years I had taken this blood pressure tablets. And my reading was 145, 95, 100, never less than that with tablets. And today without tablets, these are the readings. Today I don't take any blood pressure medicine. Though science says you have to take whole of your life, but here I have dropped it.